I did go to some other areas, and I found some other stuff. I found one area that was like a transitional area, and I got this fucking sword called Wind's Razor, I think? Blessed Wind. I don't know why I thought it was Wind's Razor. Blessed Wind, and it is, it's like, what is that sword from Symphony of the Night that does this? I think it's like Chrysogrim? Chrysogrim? Yeah, well, I just looked it up. Chrysogrim. Also, it's a sword that means blessed wind. Okay. Yeah, I'm very smart. Let me just make, okay. So, very smart. The smartest man around. So we have the Chrysogrim, and it does like not a lot of damage per hit, but you can just, so it's pretty cool. I did also unlock something in the castle, which is the first thing I'm gonna do, because before I forget. So I went back to the castle, and I don't remember how I did this, or why I did this. But I went over here, and this window, I shot it with a spell, and it said no effect. That's what happened. I was fighting around here, and I hit that window with a spell, and you can see it because I'm on the right side. I'm gonna move over so I'm not blocking enemies and stuff like that. But you can see there, it said no effect. And so I tried a couple different spells until I shot it with a blood spell, and then the window lit up. So it's lit up now, and that opened up a door in the castle, and I haven't explored that area yet. This game is actually amazing, and I'm genuinely surprised. I don't know why I didn't fit. Like I said, I had this in early access, played through the early access like once or twice, and then it came out like 2 years ago, like full release, and I haven't touched it since. I think these will do damage, yeah. Physical ghost. Actually need to turn the sensitivity up a smidge. So it should be, no, yes, here, look. So this was sealed. This was the ballroom. Right, so it's like here you get sealed doors to damage using the clock tower. Never been here before. Sealed ballroom. Wow, it's like that level. It's like that. I don't know. I was gonna say Luigi's Mansion, but not really. Oh shit! What is that? Let's not go that way. Ooh, doors. What have they done? This is not holy magic. It is something far darker and more perverse than any vampiric power I can attain. Oh shit. What is this weird goat thing? Malformed horse. Oh, Jesus, look at that fucking thing. That's just awful. Blood wine. Can't use blood wine. Mana vial. So you can't see it. Oh, look. Guys, look. I wonder if there's a secret wall here. You can't see it because I'm covering it, but when you're in front of a secret wall, a little question mark appears in the bottom right for like a second. And so it's actually not that difficult to find hidden walls in this game. You can just kind of like rub up against them like Doom and just wait until a question mark appears. Also, they're pretty easy to see just by looking. Oh. Spectral candle. Woe upon woe, I was deemed not important enough for the divine blessing. Now I am trapped and must hide. Maybe they'll come for me if I just hide long enough. Yeah, that ain't happening, buddy. Just another health vial, I'll take it. Oh, oh, fuck, that actually scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. I heard it, but I didn't see it. These things look very soulsy. Like it's just like a fucked up horse wandering the halls of like a castle. Like, I saw the weird lighting on the texture there. Ooh. Mood lighting? What is this? Not as quick as just shooting it with fire. What are you? Oh god, what the fuck are you? Hallowed Husk. Oh god. Oh, how many of them are you? Are there? Fool's Gold acquired. Lighter. These look like enemies that explode. Ooh. It's a mana up. Ocean Elixir. Ocean Elixir. Wall, secret. Looks very secrety. They transmuted themselves into abominations, and their tainted blood made its way into most of my thralls. Ah. Oh, Jesus. What is this, like, stink room? XP drain room? That's cruel. I just lost 4 points of XP. I'm still losing XP. How dare you? Earththorn ring. It's a spell. What did I miss? 10 cents acquired. What did this guy drop? Mana Vial. Eh. Alright, well that was fun. Another little area. Small area. Did pick up a flail. What is it? Marauder's Black Flail, was it? A nimble weapon designed to be useful against guarded opponents has 3 spiked heads. Oh, look at that. So, were flails like a real weapon? Or is that like a... what's it called? Is that like a fantasy thing? Or like a fictional thing? Because I feel like a flail is a good way to hurt yourself severely. Oh, and also, I did make a, completely lost my train of thought. Never mind. It'll come to me in 1 second. Okay, that was it. I did make a stream archive channel, so I don't flood the main channel with more gameplay videos that are like 4 hours long. So streams will be posted to a stream archive channel, which should be in the description. If not, let me check. And so the streams will go there. Oh, I don't have it there. Okay, let me quickly link it. I have a... where is it? Here it is. So that's where you can go for the streams, for the full gameplay streams. Stream archive. There we go. I think there's like, I feel like the run speed is like kind of stopped going up. I'm only getting like 0.1. Kind of a shame. I kind of wish I could just go like wicked fast. Can I dive in? What do you think? Do you think this is just death? I did just save. Ooh. Oh. A holy battleground. Huh. The song that's playing is called Dark Sylvania. Oh. Sanguis Umbra. Ow, you fuck. Do I just have 2 arrows stuck in me now forever? Okay, there they go. Ghost horse. Game's got a lot of neat touches. It is a very high quality game inspired by by Kingsfield and other From Software games. It's got some Castlevania in there and probably a bunch of others. It is really good. Ow. Oh, that hurt. That was rough. Fucking ghost horse. Stop moving. I think you can still hit it when it's invisible, too. Oh, you bitch. Oh. It's like 2 hits away. Why doesn't it just stay invisible? Is it stupid? Ooh, a black book. Okay, so that's a new spell. Gotta take it to the guy in the library. Okay, how do I leave? I'd like to leave now. I think this is where I dropped in from. Ah. Back to the castle? Yes. Okay, so what is... I'm trying to think of what else. Okay, so there's the Tower of Abyss, and the Tower of Abyss is a 50-floor dungeon. Don't know if I want to do that right away. There was also, like, we ended up in ancient Egypt in one part. I could do that. Go give the black book to the guy in the library. There's the black book. So this is just something you have to wait. It's just like the in-game clock ticks, and then he finishes reading it, and he gives you a spell. We also got we got like Earth something in the castle. Earth Thorn. Ooh. Kind of cool, but this staff kind of still kicks ass. Crystal. Don't feel like walking back to the crystal. Ooh, I also found this spell. Corpse transformation. It kills you instantly. It turns you into a corpse. Ha ha ha. Snowflake, obsidian, onyx, and obsidian. Don't have any of that shit. Anything new to say? Clive? Say about the Great Witch? Yes. He did tell me about that Great Witch. Do you got anything new to sell? Cheryl the Crow? You get it? Cheryl Crow? You got anything new to say? Alright. Boiling Grotto. So, I think we go this way, and there should be a giant snake statue at the end of this hallway, and in the snake, there was like a fucking ancient Egyptian temple. Yeah, here we go. So didn't really explore this much. One sec. So someone kind of message. Oh, what? Did I just get japed? Fucking carpet. Fake carpet. Oh, fucking what are you? Oh, you're immune to fire. Have to switch to my other funny wand. Oh, Jesus. Cloth bandage. What the fuck am I supposed to do with a cloth bandage? Restores blood and stops bleeding. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Rose from the poison fog seemed to melt the moon, which turned Castiater, lulling the great bun back to sleep, gave rise to the moonlight beasts. See the vision, great one, sleeping moonlight. Magic's a light hastens the flow of moonlight. I don't know, lore stuff. Ooh, 5 silver. We can get down here without dying? Oh yeah, definitely. Now, was that a smart idea? Oh, snake. Big snake. It was a mimic. It ate my money. Dick. That was a very unique design for a mimic. Fool's gold. Cool. Lost in Vivo. Reminds you of some of the Lost in Vivo monsters? Well. Well, have I got a surprise for you. Guess who made this game? Ah. Ooh, actually, no, I could get up there. With Coffin. All makes so much sense now. Yeah, there is a good amount of like horror in this, like sometimes subtle, sometimes sometimes very, very like blatant. But yeah, and there's a lot of stuff like weird stuff with like videotapes and other things like that, and similar sort of design philosophy. It's like he wanted to make a game that was like Kingsfield, but then he also still wanted to put like horror touches in there. What did I just pick up? Staff of Osiris? Is it like an item? It's not a weapon. Staff of Osiris. A staff that strikes into the ground and calls forth lightning from Osiris on enemies who approach. Okay, so it's like a AoE lightning thing. Ho 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 ho. Oh shit. Ow, fuck. Oh no, it's Sen's Fortress. The sand sucks you down. Oh. Golden sickle. Curved golden weapon favored by the Anpu half-jackal warriors, known for their unique talents at embalming. That looks like death. Alright, so there's a shortcut. Cool. I think I'm gonna head back and save quick, just in case. I eat shit. Okay, so we open that door. It was so weird. We just ended up in an Egyptian temple. That's not a pressure plate. It was Born at Night game, but it wasn't last night. This is a trap, right? Like, this is clearly a trap. Nah, I Yep. Was a fucking tarp. There goes my hero. No. What did I even pick up? I don't even know what I picked up. Was it a weapon? Iron claw. An iron crossbar, I thought that said crowbar, fitted with a set of long claws made to rip skin and muscle. Oh. Oh, that's pathetic. Wait, why am I glowing? There's like a weird light on me. Is that always there? No, I think did I bug the, what am I? Oh, no, now it's gone. Maybe I don't know, that was weird. I feel like the devs just like, I really want to put in an ancient Egyptian, like, Indiana Jones-ass trap temple in my fantasy game. In my, like, weird dark fantasy game. And they're like, yeah, why not? Yeah, sure, do it. Let's do it. Right, so that was the trap room. Oh. Ow. Oh no, Indiana Jones. Ooh. Wonder how much those hurt. Oh no, snake. Especially with the snakes, it really does, again, Indiana Jones. Did anyone play that Indiana Jones game that came out a year ago that was hyped up as like the best game ever, and that like nobody talks about? Like it spawned multiple lights to make it brighter. I did play that Indiana Jones game, and I did not think it was that good. It was so hyped up because it was like from the team that brought you those what's it called, those Wolfenstein games, and then also Todd Howard was like the director. They like used Todd Howard's name as like, oh, this is a big game, guys. Todd fucking Howard, big dick Todd Howard's in this, and like, yeah, it was fine. What? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. That's what happens. You mention Todd Howard and then you die. That's why I save fucking frantically in this game, is that you can only save at those crystals. There's no autosaves, no nothing, so you lose all your progress if you die. Better you than me. Todd. Ooh, I did watch, speaking of Todd Howard, and this is probably more relevant, I did watch the first episode of Season 2 of the Fallout show. I didn't watch the first season, and I found the first episode of the second season pretty boring. I think I complained on Twitter. I didn't really get what they were trying to do with the characterization of House in that first episode. It felt really bizarre that Mr. House, super billionaire man, is going to bars and getting beat up personally. That felt very weird. Spoilers for the show, I guess, if anyone cares. To be fair, this happens in quite literally like the first 5 minutes of the show. This isn't something that is like not happening very quickly into the show. But yeah, Mr. House goes to like a bar, and I've not seen it, and it sounds hilarious. So it's weird. Okay, there's like multiple things. So he goes to there's like a bunch of people who are like upset that they're being replaced by robots, and like a bunch of like, you know, construction workers and such. They're being like replaced. Like there's scenes of them like beating up Mr. Handy robots in the street. And when does this trigger? Fucker. And what happens is that it cuts to a bar, and Mr. House is on the TV. And there's a bit of confusion because there's a different actor playing Mr. House in Season 2 than in Season 1, apparently. And it's Mr. House Season 1. It's the actor from Season 1 on the TV. But then in the bar is the Season 2 actor. And it, like, it's kind of confusing. For some, I think it's just a case of like they're using the old footage, but it's supposed to be the same character. Some people are saying it's maybe Mr. House's brother, but I think it's just that they're using this. They're using the footage they had. Who knows? But so Mr. House is there, and he like antagonizes these like a group of 3 construction workers. He pisses them off, and they take him out back. And of course, thankfully, his car is out back. And for some reason, Mr. House goes like, "Hit me, punch me in the face." And so I don't know why Mr. House is like wanting people to punch him in the face, but so this random guy punches him in the face, and Mr. House is like, "Ooh, that hurts," or something. And it's like, what? And he opens up the trunk and he says, "Here's $31 million, and I will let you have all of this money if you let me put this little device on the back of your head, on the back of your neck." It's like a little thing. It looks like a little like computer thing, electronic device with like an antenna. And he's like, "All you have to do is let me do that, and I'll give you $31 million. And the guy, of course, goes, "Well, what if we just kill you and like take the money?" And so he grabs Mr. House by like the collar, and he's like, "We should just kill you and take the money." And of course, the guy, he conveniently looks away. He turns his head to the side to like talk to his 2 buddies, exposing his neck. And so House just puts the little device on the back of his neck, and it like clamps into his neck, and like it's like a mind control device. And so he has like a little remote control thing, and he says, "Take care of your friends," and he gives the guy with the mind control device a baseball bat, and the guy beats the shit out of one of the guys, and then throws it at the other guy as he tries to run, knocking him out, possibly killing him. I don't know. And then the guy, like, the mind control device, I don't know, like stops working or something, and he's gonna like attack House, and House turns the dial up on like the little remote control, and of course the guy's head explodes, and he's like showered in gore, and it's like, what? It's like, I don't know, I don't think Mr. House would put himself in that amount of risk. He could have easily been beaten up or killed by those guys, and especially considering that he just got lucky that the guy turned his head to expose the back of his head. It was so weird. I'm like, okay, and like, why is Mr. House using like mind control chips? What is going on? Ignis Calor. Spell. And Ignis Calor, one of the first discovered fire magics, uses a chromatic to raise the temperature of a target. Use develop, ignores resistances. Could we use this to melt the guy's armor? We'll try that. Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, nothing. He doesn't have a butler or a driver or an assistant or a bodyguard. He shows up to this bar, antagonizes 3 random construction workers. He takes them out back, or they take him out back. He offers them the money. They rightfully go, "Well, we could just beat you up and take him, or take the money." And like, he turns his neck and just like turns his head and goes, "Oh," pops the device on the guy's neck. And it's like, oh, how convenient. That was like the main part, because then like the rest of the episode was like a bunch of stuff with characters I don't give a shit about because I never watched the first season and I don't particularly care to. So like, it's like, oh, what's it called? Like, I've lost my train of thought. Like Lucy and the Ghoul and shit like that. I'm like, I don't care. There was weird parts where it was like, I don't know, like they're doing this thing with the cons and Novak, and it's so clear that they're just taking stuff so people can go, ooh, 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 I recognize that thing. Like, ooh, they're in Novak. I recognize Novak from New Vegas. Ooh, 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 I recognize the cons. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, but they're just there to be like shot at, and just, that's it. Like, they don't do anything with them. Like, there was a bunch of people on Twitter who were, like, losing their minds. They go to a vault in the episode, and the vault is, Vault 24. And Vault 24 was a cut, vault from Fallout, New Vegas. The only thing that I think that exists in, New Vegas that it's, like, in the game files, is you can find a vault suit with 24 on the back. And that's the only thing. The vault never made it past, like, they just didn't add anything for it in it. It was completely cut. And so they used Vault 24 as a place that Lucy and the Ghoul go to. And there were so many people on Twitter who were like, yo, that's such a cool thing. They put the vault that was cut from the game. And I'm like, is it really that easy? Is it really that easy for some people? They see... Oh, they see that, and then that's it. I recognize the thing. Oh, well, wow, look at that. Can't believe you got it off of him. Fetch all sorts of new wares. Now come back later, I'll have some new trinkets for you. Cool. It's like what you said, some people go to the comments, some people just be like that. It's just, it's easy, you know? It's so easy, and it's so like, again, like I know I'm not like the first person, but it's, in that I'm not the first person to recognize this, and it's something that's been around for like years now, but it's just, it's hard for me to believe that people are like simple enough to just be like, yeah, that's a thing I recognize, so therefore like, that's cool, that's good. It's like, that's so easy. It's just, you just like, it's key jangles. You know, it's the member berries, it's whatever you want to call it. It's just like, it's, God, that's so sad. You could like, ugh. You know, it's like, oh, they put the dinosaur in. Oh, they put the hotel in. Oh, look, cons. Oh, look, a vault that was cut from the game. You know, and so they don't pay attention to anything else because they're just happy to see things they recognize. You know, so like, to be fair, I didn't really care too much for the rest of the episode because it's a bunch of characters I don't really know and a bunch of characters I don't care about. And so like, only when I saw things that were like, this is from the games and they're like gonna probably ruin it, that kind of got my attention. But like, you know, I didn't particularly care about like Lucy and whatever walking around the wasteland. They cut to the vault, and like the vault people are just like, are the vault people like all supposed to be stupid? I didn't see the first season, but they cut to a couple scenes in the vault, and it seems like everyone in the vault is just dumb, or like on different scale, like sliding scales of dumb, but like all firmly stupid. There was like a point where there's like people in like the lab, they're trying to fix the water chip, which is like, it's like, oh, is that supposed to be a reference to Fallout 1? Like, yeah, there was a water chip in 1. They didn't fix it in Fallout 1, and you had to find a replacement. And some guy comes in, and he's eating one of those, like, you know those lollipops that are like the big, like they're like a swirly one with like rainbow colors? Like, the ones that, like the stereotypical ones that like a kid would eat. He's eating this like lollipop, and he walks in, and he's like, hey guys, can I help? And they're like, no. And he's like, oh, you know, I'm not an engineer, but I can be handy. And of course, as he says that, he like knocks a piece of technology over and it smashes on the ground. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then like, I kind of stopped paying attention to the vault scene because I'm just like, what am I supposed to get out of this? Lucy's father goes to like this giant, giant underground vault tech base where they have like, they're making the head exploding technology, which is bizarre. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Again, didn't see the first season. And then there was a point, I've noticed something. They played fucking near the beginning of the episode, there's the shootout in Novak. They played Big Iron. And it's so clear that it's just meant to privateer musket? Yo, I want that. How do I get a musket? I need a farm coin. They played Big Iron, and I was like so confused. I'm like, oh, they're just playing Big Iron because Big Iron was in New Vegas. Like, it doesn't really, like, nobody there was doing any cowboy shit, really. They were just shooting the cons and stuff. And they said, oh, people will recognize Big Iron, so play it. It's like, oh, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. So yeah, that was fucking depressing. But that goes into a point where I was gonna make that, we're talking about the Fallout show, Rip New Vegas, yeah. like they just played they just is that something that they did in the first season? I didn't watch the first season. I was all repeatedly. They just like play music. They just play music. They just like play music from either the games or like from the era. And it just like it never really seemed to be anything of like it's just like, oh yeah, Fallout had music from the like 40s, 50s, 60s. So like just play it. You know, and it's like, oh, you played, you know, Big Iron from New Vegas. Oh, you played, like, there's a scene at the end where Lucy's dad is like, he's made it to this like secret underground vault tech facility, and he's changing out of his power armor into like clothing, and he's like picking out like a suit, he's making himself coffee and stuff like that, and they play like Working for the Man, and I'm like, did you just like why? Like, I don't know, it's like, ugh. It's like, yeah, I like, this is good music. It's good music. I like these tracks, you know, I can recognize that some of them were used in the games, but what am I supposed to get out of that beyond that? Other than, it was very strange. Again, watching that without having seen the first season, most of it was kind of just like apathy. I was kind of just bored, and only when they started covering things that were from the games, very particularly like Mr. House or like going to Novak with the cons, I went like, oh, great, here they go. Like, it's gone to, since the actor has changed between Fallout the first season and the second season of who plays House. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, the one of the houses isn't real. It's a clone. It's a body double. It's actually supposed to be House's brother, Anthony House. And I'm like, guys, I think you're really overthinking it. I think it's probably that they just, like, are using old footage of the actor. You know? Of the actor from the first season. It's not anything more than that. I'm a moron. I don't even know when I muted myself. Oh, what? I don't even know why. I think I might have sneezed or like sniffled, and so I muted myself. Oh, Jesus. Shit. Oh. I need to get something. I do. Oh, that's awful. Years ago, like a couple years ago, I streamed. I did a whole 3.5 hour stream, or like 4 hour stream, where I muted myself after like the first 25 minutes, and I never unmuted myself. It was, oh, it was fucking embarrassing. But anyway, Fallout New Vegas. So I never saw the first season, but I will I agree with that what you just said there about the disappointment and such. In that it does seem like they're just taking from the Fallout games things people recognize. It's just, you know, oh, I recognize this from Fallout. I recognize this from New Vegas. This song, that song, you know, this place, that location, that item, that, you know, thing. It's you know, because the normies, the people who don't play the games and have never played the games, it's like to them it doesn't matter because they have no idea what the source material is. And then the people who, yeah, member berries, and there are people who are just like, I guess, easily amused by it, like, oh, you know, oh, I recognize that thing, and that's enough for them. I recognize thing. Like, I think they just want Fallout as like a backdrop to tell their own story. They're not interested in telling a story in the world of Fallout. They're interested in telling whatever the fuck story they want to, and have Fallout just be like a backdrop. It's just there for like flavor. I would love to know how involved Bethesda is. I really would. I'd love to be able to have, like, a wizard, a crystal ball, say, like, how much of this is, like, Bethesda, or how much of this is just, like, you know, just whatever the writers of the show want. Because, again, it's so weird how so much of, like, Bethesda, or so much of Fallout that Bethesda is involved with is based around children looking for their parents or parents looking for their children. Fallout 3, child looks for parent. Fallout 4, parent looks for child. Fallout TV show, child looks for parent. Like, God, they think that story is just the hottest shit. They have to tell it 4 times. Same thing has happened to World of Warcraft since Legion brought in a guy as a head writer, then posed his former work onto the storyline. Oh no. I have not played retail World of Warcraft for probably since Battle for Azeroth, but every time I hear anything about that, it's like a mess. Oh no, I did play a little bit of Shadowlands, and did not care for it. Oh, that's better. Just watch people. Like, I know that, like, there was like people like Sylvanas is like a super war criminal, but she for some reason gets off because she's some writer's waifu. And then they've added some other like void elf character that is clearly someone else's waifu, and it's like she's gonna be the villain, but of course she's gonna be like a sympathetic villain. These snakes have fucking atrocious hitboxes. Man. Isn't it great? How does it feel to see all your favorite franchises go down in flames? It feels great. Please, no more snakes. Shit, we're vulnerable to fire, yes. seems to be like that with a lot of these video game shows. I like how you put that in quotes, like Halo. I have seen some of the like, holy shit, the people who, like, they clearly did not actually want to make a Halo show. They just wanted to make their own, like, whatever sci-fi shit, and they got Halo. The Master Chief needs to show his face all the time. There's a human working for the Covenant, and what? And she, like, has sex with the Master Chief. There's the fucking city. So they had to name a city for Reach in, they had a city in Reach, and if anyone's played Halo Reach, there is a city on Reach that was named. It was called New Alexandria. In Halo show, they decided to give the city on Reach the name Reach City. Now, I know that there are a lot of cities in real life that are just, you know, place name city, but holy shit. This protagonist could lend you a hand. They hired writers that haven't played any of the games. You know, I think like, it's not necessarily a bad thing to hire someone who hasn't seen or played the thing, but I think it then goes, you have, I think, a bit of a responsibility to learn about that thing. Like if I was a writer and I was hired, and it's like, you have to write for whatever piece of fiction. You're going to be the one who's going to write this adaptation of something that exists for TV, for a movie. I would try to engage with as much of that as I could, you know, because I think it's important for an adaptation to be faithful. You know, I think it's important for an adaptation to be faithful to the source material, because otherwise, what's the point of doing it? You know, like, if you're not going to be faithful to the source material, why are you making an adaptation of the source material? Make something different. I'm gonna be fighting ghost shit, so let's get some light weapon. I think we do. I don't remember what it's called. No. Silver Rapier, that does do light. 26, Vampire Hunter Sword. Hunter Sword, there you go. I think a lot of these adaptations are just trying to, use the whatever series as a stepping stone, as like a means of drawing more people in. You know, like they see that, like, something like, okay, like the Fallout show. Fallout. Oh, people don't recognize, like, people are like, oh, that's a game series I know, I've heard of, or I've played, and so they'll bring them in, and then a lot of other people will just be like, oh, well, that seems neat. And they don't have any actual interest in trying to faithfully adapt it. Oh, they'll say that they're faithfully adapting it, but I don't believe them. Ooh, that was another thing. I think Todd Howard recently said, like in the last day or two, Todd Howard said something along the lines of, like, that the Fallout 5 is going to acknowledge things that happen in the show, which is terrifying. Which makes me think that Fallout 5 is going to be Bethesda's first Fallout game on the West Coast. They're going to go onto the West Coast, and they're going to essentially bury the rest of the original lore for the game. Like, from what I've read about the first season of the show, like, the vault that the main character is from is in Santa Monica. It's in Santa Monica, which would have been, like, next door to the Master. And for some fucking reason, it's filled with people. So, like, that in and of itself almost, like, soft retcons Fallout 1. But again, it's like, these people didn't play Fallout 1, so... This this staff might be a little overpowered. Ow. Bitch. $20 floors done already. Almost halfway there. Listen, you get a really cool sword at the end of this. Rip Fallout series, rip Morally Grey game lessons. Rip Fallout in general. Don't make me kill the cute rabbits. Why'd you do that, game? Yeah, you gotta kill the magic rat. They don't even hurt you. They don't even try to attack you. They just hop up to you. Hello, YouTube was generous to recommend me in the Fallout review you made. I just finished watching. It was great. Thank you. How'd you guess? Sorry. Yes, it is, actually. It's a Moonlight. You get the Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, these guys now are attacking me. Stop it. I take it all back. You guys are mean. Like, it tells you at the start of the dungeon, you get, like, the Sword of Moonlight at the end of the I think it's like Tower of Abyss. Because this is a game inspired by all the From games, so... This is kind of like Kingsfield. It is openly... they openly admit that this is inspired by Kingsfield. The developer says so even on the store page. Oh good, we're gonna have to fight ghosts. It might be worth putting a light spell on. A bit easy, yeah. This game can actually, it starts pretty rough, but yeah, it's nowhere near as difficult from what I hear how Kingsfield was. Kingsfield did seem, from everything I've heard, was like a exercise in busting your own balls because of how difficult it was and how obtuse it could be. 30? Who's left? Oh. Open sashimi. Is that the one with the endings? I actually don't know. I have never played Kingsfield. Fuck you, ghost horse. 20 more levels. We're pretty... This is not bad. We're doing it. We're doing it. Crystal Lantern acquired. A magical lantern affixes to the wielder's belt and illuminates until doused. Oh. So it's just like a light. Oh, wow, that's nice. A sip of water, parched. I can't believe it took this long to get a lantern. What are we fighting here? What are these things? Pots. Okay. Ah, yes, pots. That was the link floor. What? Is this a joke? Am I being japed? Am I gonna be attacked by, like, the box ghost or something? Oh, look! Box ghost! They are actually attacking me. It's like a poltergeist. I am the box ghost. I feel like a ranged weapon kind of eliminates the threat here. Okay, so I know what the chest is going to be. Oh, it's a Mimok. That is a fucking horrible design. Like, in terms of it being just awful to look at. That is awful. Blah. Don't like that. Fucking hate mimics. Are you gonna be a mimic too? Is one of these reward chests gonna be a mimic? That would be fucking cruel. There was 2 cents, 2 pieces of silver in that chest. We find out all the books. These are also vulnerable to fire. I wonder if there's like a leaderboard. (1:30 a.m. in the UK, gonna go to bed. Catch you again for sure. Thank you. Yes, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good night. All those crit hit sounds. So sweet. Doo-doo-doo. Good sounds. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's a chimera. Oh, fuck, no effect. The chimera's immune to fire. But is it immune to being cut 1,000 times by the wind? No, it is not. This sword is great. It's essentially the Chrysogrim from Symphony of the Night. Golden Chimera. Oof. So there is a way to block in this game, but neither of these weapons have block, so... We're gonna do the old classic of circle strafing. I know the Chimera is like a fictional, like a fantasy creature, but the way that they look in this game are identical to how they look in Dragon's Dogma, which is probably on purpose. "10 more floors. This wasn't as bad as I thought," he said, tempting fate. Ice here, just in case I need ice. If I come up to something that is immune to both... That was it? Fight rats again? I wonder, is this randomized or is this preset? Because we already had the sewer enemies, like the rats. Oh, what are you? Oh, I don't like you. Jailer. These are probably enemies from areas I haven't been into yet. Spoilers. Be a little sneak peek. Shooting at me. Whoa. Five more floors. 6 more floors, excuse me. Bleeding, oh. Causes bleed. Slug Jailer. These are some very fucking creative enemy designs. This guy is the developer of this is the same guy who did Lost in Vivo, which is a very, very creepy horror game with also very fucked up like monster designs. This game has this game does have more than a bit of horror elements in it. There are some spooky bits. Maybe nothing like outright super terrifying, but there are some tense moments. It's good atmosphere in this game. It's a good game. Oh, Earth Elixir. I should really use those. Those are health and mana ups. Okay, last 5 floors. What kind of fresh hell are we in for? Oh, good. Cursed paintings. These aren't that scary. Fought these before. What the fuck? Oh, these fucking things, they're immune to fire. Are they immune to ice? No, they are not. Fuck off. So close. Why are these like the last? This has to be randomized then. There's no fucking way. Is there going to be one more floor, or is this the end? Abyssal Demon. That's more like it. I've seen these in the game before, but I haven't killed one yet. They're like the Titanite demons from Dark Souls. They remind me of. Who needs to block? Just fucking run and jump. Put all my point. I'm a dex build, yo. Alright. Is this where my Moonlight Greatsword is? No, Ocean Elixir. The serious same technique, yeah. Backstep. Backstep all the way. Oh. Achievement unlocked. You were there all along, my mentor. My guiding moonlight. What's it called? Moonlight. A lost relic from the kingdom of Lyria. When the moonlight came, it smothered the very school of magic where the blade itself was kept. Made of crystal surrounding liquid moonlight, this blade dispels darkness. Yep. There you go. Cool. What's this? Oh! These are what's it called? There is a leaderboard. I actually was curious about that. Huh. Well, that didn't take that long. Is there no way out other than a crystal? Like, do you have to... If you don't have a return crystal, do you have to walk all the way out of here? Or, no, you can't. Wait. How do you leave? Is the game gonna be that cruel? Like, I have a crystal to get out of here, so I'm not stuck. But, like, would the dev really be cruel enough to not put, like, a teleport out? Alright, well, I think that's done, then. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think you can just teleport out. I got the sword. There's no, like, secret swimming tunnel? No. Holy shit, so you could... Okay, I gotta Google. Lunacid. Tower of Abyss exit. There is no other way to leave the tower other than Crystal Shard or Spirit Warp, which is a spell that you get later in the game, which is the same thing. Holy shit. So someone could come in here, maybe not be anywhere near as high level or as well equipped, could struggle, could spend an hour and a half clawing their way through this dungeon, finish it, and then get softlocked here. They would be stuck in this grove forever. That would fucking suck. That would be me never playing this game ever again if it happened. Holy shit. I would be furious. We got like 7 level ups for that too. Cool. There's all the potions I want to drink. Earth Elixir. These raise your health. And the Ocean Elixirs raise your magic. Cool. Alright, I guess progress time. That was all just like clearing up old stuff I haven't done yet. We can now go to... This was where the Terminus Prison. This was the last area I explored before I stopped streaming last time. So, Terminus Prison. Moonlight. This place looks fun. Guiding Moonlight. That goes pretty far. I wonder, does that go through walls? Isn't there an area in Demon Souls that is like this? Like a giant prison? Oh, hey, look. We've seen this other guys in the tower. And they did it again in Dark Souls 3. Those of the Abyss take the form of the Dreamer's fear. For in ages past, they were as animals or the extinct, but with time, fear changes. Gradually, the creatures became more abhorrent, more strange, designs forgotten in favor of the abstract and howling flesh we cannot simply observe. I have a feeling that this game is going to do the whole thing of like we're in a dream of like a monster. It's going to pull a Bloodborne on us. delicious word salad. Let the devs have. They want a little word salad. It's fine. Just a little bit, just to go with their, you know, meal. It's a side word salad. Okay, every door is locked. Did I miss a key? Is this a case if I can fall down without dying, maybe? Like I can go down a level? Maybe. Aha. Oh, please don't tell me you're an enemy. Oh, if it's a fucking bone ball, please. Oh, those look like keys. And they are. Lower prison arena entrance. Oh no. Let's see if we can unlock all these doors. Oh. Oh, it's this guy. It's in night. We saw him earlier. Glory, those masked guards thought I was some mere prisoners. Before I knew it, passed out from blood loss. I woke up trapped here. My hammer is mission. So did you meet me? You should meet me back here if you find it. Okay. Get his hammer back. How do I get by this? Oh, break it. Duh. You can't see it because I'm blocking the sounds, or the music. What music is playing appears, like what track is playing appears in the bottom left. The first track was called As Above, and this track is called So Below. Oh, secret wall. Clear. Holy water. What am I to do, though I tear and maim, the creatures of the abyss are always growing, and no longer recognize myself for my foes as we once were. As above, so below. It's the thing. Holy shit! Oh, that's a cool enemy. More vulnerable to fire, I wonder. Eh. Oh, we can. What the? Didn't even like do any damage to me. Might be a little high level. Oh, you can spawn these fucking corpses. Jesus Christ. He's just kind of hanging out around the corner. Spear in hand, I am to die, not from defeat I lie to myself, but from a longing for an end to this eternal war. Oh, it's a fishing spear. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. I had a feeling. Light urn. Fishing spear. The poor guy was sent to war with a fishing spear? A long spiked harpoon from before the ages of magic used by militia to fight huge primordial fog beasts. Can either be held like a spear or thrown like a javelin, can be switched by pressing block. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how useful that would be. Maybe they were at war with mermen. Is this also a fucking... Oh yeah, look. Oh, an Iron Maiden. Cool. So there's a story of like what happened to this world. There was a giant monster, like a great beast came and spat out a bunch of... It spat out like a bunch of poison fog that covered the surface of the planet. And eventually the moon melted, and the moon melted and put the beast to sleep. But like the surface is still like fucked up, and there's like these kingdoms that like cling still barely. And any criminals or unwanted get sent to the Great Well, which is where we are. And they're like, you're banished down into the Great Well. So it's Blazblue? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Now where the fuck are we? It's like the same backstory almost. Well, as they say, there is nothing new under the sun. Everyone's told the same story 1,000 times before. Oh, we're back at the crystal. Cool. Just checking some good series made by the people who made Guilty Gear. I have the key now, so I should be able to open all these. Bandage. Wow, a bandage. Not gonna risk falling down, having to go back up. Oh, where does this go? Is there gonna be a dead person in here? Oh! Oh, fuck. Moonlight, hit him. It's pretty good. It looks cool. It's a really, I see why they put it, why FromSoft puts it in every single one of their games. It's a cool looking fucking sword. big blue sword that shoots an energy beam is pretty crazy. Pretty high quality stuff. Broken lance. Can that be leveled up, I wonder? Broken, you can. A large spear with a broken tip, typically used by cavalry or knights back when foes were larger and less nimble. So some weapons you can, by hitting enemies, you gain XP for them, and then you can essentially transform them, enhance them to a different form. I wonder what it probably turns into a non-broken lance. Oh god, bone dogs. Dark Skull acquired? What is that? It's a spell. Dark Skull. Fires a mass of dark energy in the shape of a skull. Though abundant, dark magic is not well documented due to being outlawed by the church. Oh, the church. Saying we can't use dark magic. What the hell? I want to shoot a spell that looks like an evil skull. Why does the church have to stop me? Lance Blurb reminds me a bit of Bloodborne lore. Beasts making armor mostly obsolete. God, Bloodborne, just... Anytime I think of Bloodborne, every time I hear Bloodborne, anytime Bloodborne is Bloodborne, it makes me want Bloodborne. Necromancer gang, rise up. Not enough games have good Necromancer classes. I feel like it's really easy to make, what's it called? To make a boring Necromancy class. Oh, wow. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Fallout 4 video was good. Videos on the show. I'm considering doing maybe a little something for the show. I'm not certain yet. I watched the first episode of the second season and just found myself mostly bored. But maybe when it's like finished or close to finished, I might have like a bit of a... I'm thinking of doing something in regard to like, what is the point of doing an adaptation if it's not even close to the source material? Oh. Oh. I had a fucking feeling. What is this fresh hell? What did you do? What did I do? Thank you for the super chat again. Oh, this sucks. Do they just keep spawning fucking rats? Okay, we're good. We're secure. So we just picked up a ring called Icarian Flight, which means a magic that enhances the caster's jump for 2 seconds. A fuddled attempt to escape the Great Well as the caster inevitably falls back down. I too have played Morrowind. So that's a way to kill yourself, essentially. That's an elaborate suicide spell. I didn't buy the theory of the show actively being malicious with Season 1, but I'm running out of explanations for why it's so awful the way that it is now that Season 2 is upon us. See, the thing is that I think it's a case of, like... I think in a case of extreme... Maybe not incompetence, but, like, extreme negligence can seem to be malicious. So they might not be... Like, I don't know the showrunners or anything, or what they've done, or the actors or writers or whatever. So they might not be incompetent, or they might not be malicious, they might not be incompetent, but they're just so, like, negligent. Like, they just don't give a shit. and seemingly neither does Bethesda, about the sort of material, like the source material of the older Fallouts from before Bethesda's time. And so it seems malicious to us. You know, I bet if you asked them, it's like, are you, like, do you, if you could somehow get, like, the pure truth out of them, if you could cast a spell and get, like, the pure truth out of the show creators, would they say, like, yeah, we hate this stuff? I don't know. But I think it would just be, like, honestly, like, they don't care. And that's, you know, almost as bad, because it leads to a similar result of, like, something that feels just awful. Dog is bugged. I think that the show is, I think on Bethesda's part, I think the show was purposefully allowed to be sort of destructive. I think they want to have, I think they want to be able to clean the slate of stuff from the West Coast so that they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. They don't want to be beholden to the stuff that came before them, and so they're just going to sort of wipe the board clean. It's going to be like a... Oh, what is that? I don't like that. They just want it to be like... Are you an NPC? Is there a secret here? I guess so. Ah. Blue Flame Arc. Can't talk to him. I hope I didn't, like, aggro him by accident. Like, I hope I didn't fuck it up. I thought he was an enemy. Can't talk to him. I'm trying to see if there's, like, any point where I can get him to talk. Maybe I need, like... Do I have... Bestial communication? Okay. So somewhere there is a thing that converts that text into English. So you get essentially a cipher of like what each one makes, what each thing says. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Alt-Tab and I'm going to Google Lunacid Bone Dog. Memedius. If you hear my cat in the background, just ignore her. I don't know what he says. Oh, here we go. Little one, seeker of curses. My burning curse is not for thee. Begone, I will alone bear it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's another spot in the game that has like a cipher with the... just mapping out to the alphabet what each of those symbols means. So, blue flame arc. Creates a circle of blue blue flame around the caster for 30 seconds. Treacherous blue flame harms all who touch it, for unlike its amber sister, this fire burns the very essence of life. Hey man, I watched your Fallout 4, so I gotta say it was really good. Thank you. I am glad that people like it. I did not expect as many people to see it as they did. That is like both really cool and also terrifying. Fucking bone dogs. More bone dogs. It was so worth getting this sword. My guiding moonlight. Just makes me miss Bloodborne. I know it's in the other FromSoft games, but I miss Bloodborne. I miss my Bloodborne. If I want to play any of the Dark Souls games, I can. If I want to play Elden Ring, I can. I can't play Bloodborne. I don't have a PlayStation. Oh! It's what's-his-face's hammer. Hammer of Cruelty. Slow effect really sucks. Holy shit. I miss the wind and the rain, painful as it was. I miss the sky and the people, hurtful as they were. I will leave the only way I can, leaving this body behind. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. Thank you, Sony, for trapping Bloodborne in the paperweight that is the PS4. You could also... like, can you play it on the PS5? I actually have no idea. Is it available on the PS5 in some form, or is it actually truly condemned to being stuck on the PlayStation 4? Not like it matters that much. You think you can? It's still like essentially stuck to a console. Ooh, Switch. What did that do? Oh, it's gonna tell me. Rare. You usually don't get this. Oh, camera. Oh, big gate. I miss backwards compatibility. It's too much work. Listen. We could make games backwards compatible, but we could also just recharge you or make you buy it again. We also buy all the remakes, please. Thank you. Signed, Sony. Oh, invisible wall here, or hidden wall. You can't see it because I'm covering it with my tuber. When you go up to an invisible or a hidden wall for like half a second in the bottom left corner, there's a question mark. Also, you can tell it's kind of like the texture is mismatched. The invisible walls in this game are fairly easy to find. What does this holy water do? Enchanted water that is used to cure all ailments. Oh. Often diluted so the knights or clergymen will not be burned by the holy light should they be less than saintly. What do I look like? A battery? Is it just that, like, I asked this so many times, is it just that Sony doesn't give a shit about Bloodborne? Like, they just don't... They don't see, like, a point in porting it or doing anything with it? Like, it's weird, because it's like, in an age where every single game gets some sort of remake or re-release, in an age where Sony is putting their exclusives or games that used to be exclusives onto like the PC and such, that like just Bloodborne just gets shafted. You know, like it wouldn't even have to, like, you wouldn't even have to do anything like make it so it runs at modern resolutions, make it so, or like higher resolutions, make it so it runs at a higher frame rate. Done. Like, and not to say that that's like easy to do or something simple, but it's not like it would not, it doesn't need to be like a full remake. You don't have to redo all the textures. You don't have to, you know, do all that sort of stuff. It doesn't have to be like a remake. It can literally just be a port. It'd be easy money. As it sold well, you imagine they would. Even a bad port would sell a lot. Yeah. There's no way it would cost them like more than $1 million to port it at 60 FPS, and they've basically got guaranteed PC sales as long as it's not much more expensive than the OG. Yeah, you know, that's the thing is like even if it was like priced at like $70, $80, people would buy it. I think it would be that would still be too much, but it would sell. I guess you would say that's unfortunate that yeah, even if it would be overpriced, people would buy it. People would buy it. Oh, we lost chat by accident. There we go. Fans will always patch a bad PC port. Anyone remember the Dark Souls port? Anyone remember Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition? That was really good, especially the part where it was really bad. Where's the NPC guy? He's like around here somewhere, right? Oh, here he is. Is that it? Yes. My glorious smasher, haha. 1,000 thanks. I shall remember this and pay favor, but now to violence. Go get him. Speaking of New Vegas. Well, New Vegas was broken regardless of where you played it when it first came out. Did you get it on the Xbox? Did you get it on the PlayStation? Did you get it on the PC? It was really buggy. I do remember Prepare to Die edition, playing it at 60 FPS could brick your game. Holy shit. I didn't even know that. Ugh. This place sucks. Is this the giant door we opened? Yes. Might as well go. What is this? Forlorn Arena. Oh god, don't make me do an arena. Please be a save crystal at least. Some stuff would just break if you had more than 30 FPS in Blighttown. Oh, good. God, that was a mess. I don't want to. There's still a bunch of. There's still like stuff to explore in the last area, so let's go there. I want to go back, and then we have a warp crystal, so that's good. God, that was like what? That would have been 2000, what? 2009-ish, 10-ish, something like that. That was like the prime age of broken PC ports. Yeah, it was just a good thing that bad PC ports are rarer nowadays. Yes. That was like the prime era of like if you had a PC port, it was at best lazy and at worst broken. The Green Asylum. You know, and it's like, you know, what do you want? Do you want lazy or do you want broken or do you want lazy and just like barely anything? You know, stuff like no resolution settings, no FPS settings, no like VSync settings or broken settings. Fucking, oh god, sometimes just like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't rebind it. That's actually something that still happens today, is the lack of like rebindable controls. Is this death? No. You probably can do something here. That doesn't look... There's no way that that's not not something. Oh, holy shit! It has turned into a horror game yet again. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Be gone. These guys, I wonder if these are more vulnerable to light or to fire. Just have a shit ton of health. Being juggled. Fuck you. Devs. Moonlight Files. What is Moonlight Files? Oh, right, they restore your mana, but they make your lunacy go up, which I've not actually had to deal with at all. That sword kind of slaps. I had to go through a 50-floor dungeon to get it. It's the Moonlight Greatsword. From insert from software game here. Take that. Oh, I can see the glowing eye of a skeleton. He's like... He's crawling like a baby. Big skeletons are fun. I got bones off that skeleton, by the way. Bones. Oh, that's another level door. Where does this go now? I played Armored Core all the way through. It did tear asses up in that game, though. The Labyrinth of Ash. The Labyrinth of Ass. How much more of this game is there? Jeez. Tear up the Labyrinth of Ass. I want a crystal. Give me a crystal. These are really good faces. Achievement unlocked. Labyrinth of Ass. Oh, yeah. Peak level. Okay. Well, let's see. Alright, not going that way. So we go left. When in doubt, go left. Oh, what is that? Centaur. Ugh. Oh, it's fucking horrifying. Kill it. labyrinth of liquid ass trying not to die from the stank. That's ugh. Fucking vile. Okay, that looks like death. Okay. So you know what I wonder? If I just like get right up in its face with the blessed wind. Nope, wrong sword. That was faster. It's faster, but this sword is like does higher DPS than like anything in the game, but it also leads to carpal tunnel syndrome. What the fuck? This game constantly surprises you with the visuals. Don't know what that did. I'm just going around breaking shit. Suddenly it's Beetlejuice's apartment, yeah. Oh. Are you friendly? I want to talk to the skeleton. That would have been fun. Oh! Oh, what the fuck are you? Ah! You broke that skeleton's musical instrument. Well, he was a jerk. Speaking of... Kill it to avenge Steve Irwin. Fuck that. I need my Moonlight back. It's slower, but man, is it effective. Also, ranged weapons are a little broken. I'm guessing I have to break these things. That's what you do in games. You find things that look unique and you break them. Guns. Games are all about violence. That's what games are. They're about violence and how to apply it to succeed in your goals. Everything I said is a joke. Do not take that as an endorsement of any sort of violent action. Video games are for fun and entertainment and positive interactions. These things have a lot of fucking health. Oh, there was more than one. Fuck this. What if I just, like, not deal with this and just leave? Stop. No. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay. No, it's still following me. Never mind. Oh, good. Oh, oh, that dex build is paying off. It's all about the hops. Oh, hey. Goodbye. Lava Chasm. Lava Chasm. It's a spell. An advanced form of offensive fire magic pulls heat from deep below to create a 14-second pool of lava. Due to its high mana cost, it was only not used by many other than the Fire Witch Ashley and her followers. I don't know, just the fact that the Fire Witch's name is Ashley. It's very, very simple, very plain. Does this hurt me? Yes, it does. That doesn't seem very useful. Oh, you're a friend. Please kill me. Oh. Thank you for following, Zeratut. I was once a scribe of the Veil. I was a carver of sacred tablets which contain the laws of the world. Alpha King had us begin grotesque carvings, realities and visions before it. I never finished mine, so I retain a semblance of lucidity. Please kill me in this dream. Do I have to? Is there any way to deal with this? Mamadus. How do you spell his name? M-E-M-A-E. Mamademius. I don't know, I'm just gonna kill him then. Guy wants to die. Oh, I wonder if this is a secret. Do you see something on this statue? That looks like writing. I'm gonna turn my lantern. I gotta like turn the lights off. It's no, that look. North, north, south. Okay, I gotta write. These are directions. These are directions. There's also a compass option in the menu. Compass. Okay. I'm gonna type these out on my phone. North, north, south, north, south, south, north, south, north, 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 south, north, south, south, north, south, north, north. Okay. So, north, south. No, wait, shit. I fucked it up already. God damn it. North, north, south, north, south, south, south. Shit, was that two souths? Oh god, why do I do this to myself? Was that two souths or one south? Was anyone paying attention? I guess we just go north and see. North, south, north, north, south, north, north. The script of this book is unintelligible. It seems to shift and slowly change. Do I get anything? Fuck you, book. Oh, what? 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 Do I have to do that again? North. North. Maybe I fucked it up. North. South. North. South 1. South 2. North. South. North, north again. Or north, north. What? What am I doing wrong? I'm so, like, do I not, am I missing something else? Oh, what? Really? Lunacid compass puzzle. I guess we could try it one more time. It's supposed to work. Like, I'm doing it correct, I think. So, north. North. South. North. South. 1, 2. North, south, north, north. So north, south, north. Oh, what the fuck? North, south, just what? One north, two, no, two north. Where's my reward? Like, this has to be something. North. Shit. North. 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 South. North. One, 2. North. South, north, north. South. North. North one more time. North. What the fuck? What do I get for this? So you're supposed to get something called the Serpent's Fang. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting the sword. All right. Well then, like, what the fuck? Because if I go through here, it will reset it. I don't know. I don't know. Not working. Or something, because yeah, I'll do that offline if I'll come. I don't want to waste more time doing it. That's annoying. Oh, turn the compass off. Literally the only time in the entire game I've needed the compass. I plead and warn the foolish who may wander past. I have sealed this chamber with righteous tempest. Beyond lies the holy seat of gold, the foul source of pale corruption. Along with Abdul's wicked experiments, I plead again, do not venture within. Sage, wind sage. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what I need to destroy the harps for? What's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Place doesn't look so bad. Spirit warp. An advanced magic that warps the user to Wing's Rest, created by the banished holy monks, so that unfortunate souls may be given. Okay, so it's a homeward bone spell. Actually useful. Ooh, mirror finish, reflections. Oh, these fucking things. Okay. Actually, let's see if I can quickly. What are these things weak to? Ice. What movie? Was there a movie reference? How do you think that's more effective than this? Homeward Bound, oh. Is that the movie with, like... Is that the sad animal movie? Or am I thinking of something else? There's so many of these fucking things. There's a few of those. Two dogs and a cat get lost and they have to find their way home. Glorious golden Uxvahard, please accept our humble flesh. We who carry your golden essence, bathe us in radiance. We shed this tainted skin in your name, glorious golden Uxvahard. So they, like, sacrifice their flesh to this clearly, like, old god-ass thing. Is that supposed to be, like, ugh, like skin? Abdul's Passage. Abdul's Passage. Ooh. Okay. Got some lore. Cruelty in action, but beyond it stems. Disciples wither at the truth of escape. They sought similarity. They blindly held my cloak as I led them down the dark passages of life of death. But now I have carved a vessel. I have lain incantation, sacred rite, and bloodied sacrifice. The door is finally ajar, so slight enough that I may escape. To those that remained in the end, you cannot move along with me, it seems, but I will write as best I can the rituals that grant me this passage. If you should be so dedicated a pupil, seek them out and follow me. For passage, 30 tokens of spite must be held by the traveler. These are given by the unnamed primordial god of cruelty whenever a deed is done which delights them. In my lifetimes I have come across several which I will list. Replace a prisoner and an angel, slay a giant of magic, transmute an animal into a mass of humanoids, use poison to give separate wills to the brains and bodies of followers, disrupt this flow of souls to the afterlife, transplant the fingers of the left hand to the right of another, desecrate a shrine to an elder being, sever a follower of yours into different planes of existence, grant healing blood magic to one afflicted which takes more than it heals. So I've done one of these. I desecrated a shrine to an elder being, I think disrupt the flow of souls to the afterlife. You can find the Grim Reaper in one area of the game. I think you can kill him. Because I have the 10 pieces. I have 10 of those items. I don't remember what they're called. They're like coins or something. Strange coins. Coin made of soft metal. So this is like, if I want to put on my reference hat, the fact that this door is like weird bloody red in the reflection. So this is supposed to be the gate. This is like a gate to hell. This is like a gate to hell, and you need 30 coins to get in. It's a pretty basic biblical reference. Why should it ruin the shine of an elder bean? Beans are fantastic. I too like beans. Dark urns. Okay. So I guess I'll keep an eye out for other ways to get those coins. One of them has to be with death, dealing with death. Spirit warp. Actually, well then I can just, let's get out of here. Use the spell. Where is it? Spirit warp. Cool. We have found all of the different crystals, so all of the locations. So we gotta be close to the end.